Yeah. Hi. We have Shirisha. Shirisha, have you joined first time? Hi Krishna, Jagadish, Atharva.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hi Krishna
My
Mataji.
kids join.
Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Thank you,
You
Mataji.
joined for the first time, Mataji?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Is it for the first time she is joined?
Yes, Mataji.
Oh, okay. Whenever you're comfortable, you can come on video also. The child can come on video if he wants.
Yeah, sure, Mataji.
Yeah. Hari Bol.
Thank you.
Hi Krishna. Hi Krishna, Janavi, Khushi. Okay, so we're going to share a screen. Okay. Yes. Okay. So we'll start with our prayers. Everyone together. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu. Wait. I'm so sorry. Wait. Sorry. Yeah, we all can start together, okay? Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshuramilimena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Namo Vishnupadaya Krishnapataya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami iti namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shanyavadi Satyadesatarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Okay, so we have otherwise joining.
Mataji, could I recite the sloka?
Who is this?
This is Shriyan.
Yes, Shriyan, we all are going to recite the sloka. Okay, just hold on 1 second. Okay, so yes, Shreyan and Advait, you both can recite the verse.
Yashvanubhavamakilashrutisharamekam
Adhyatmadipam atita
Shatam tamundam Shamsharinam karunayah purana guhyam Tam vyashashunu payami gurumunina.
Thank you,
Thank
Mataji.
you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Samskriti and Ojasvi, can you both go together?
Yes, Mataji. Yasvanubhavamahila shrutissaramekam adhyatmadipam satitirshatam tamundam samsarinam karunayah purana guhyam tam vyasasunamupayami gurum muninam.
Very good. Okay, Ramachandra, can you go ahead?
Yasvanubhavamakilashrutissaramekam Adhyatmadipamatitirshatam tamondam Samsarinam karunayah puranaguhyam Tam vyasasunamupayami gurum muninam.
Yes, Kavya and Radha, can you both go together?
Yes, Mataji. Yasvanubhavamakilashrutissaramekam Adhyatmadipam atititirsatam tamodam samsarinam karunayah
puranaguhyam Tam vyasasunam upayami gurum muninam.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Very good, Haribol. Okay, Atharva. Are you there, Atharva?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, Jagdish, are you there?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, Atharva and Jagdish, both can you go together?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, Baba. Alice, Rama,
Come,
Ekam,
Madhupam, Atiti, Tam,
Nadyam,
Sarinam, Puranaya, Puranaguhyam, Tam Vyasa Sunam Upayami, Gurum Muninam. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Khushi is there? Okay, Suraj, can you go ahead with this verse? Hare Krishna, Suraj.
Yasvanubhavam Akhila Asuti Yasvanubhavam Akhila Stuti Saramekam Adhyatma Deepam Atitershatam Tamo Andam Samsarinam Karunaya Purana Guhyam Tam Vyasa Sunam Upayami Guru Muninam.
Okay. Shirisha?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Shirisha, you want to recite the verse?
It's our first time Mataji.
Yeah, yeah. Can I see the child so that I know how old the child is?
He's close to 10 years old Mataji.
Yeah, yeah. Does he want to come on video? Yeah.
I turned on video. Just
So it's Shirish, huh?
yeah, he's
Hare Krishna, Shirish.
Hare Krishna Rohan Mataji. His name is Rohan.
Rohan.
Rohan
Okay,
and
Hare Krishna,
Nitya.
Rohan. So Rohan, where are you? Where do you stay?
Where do we stay? Where do we?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay. Hi, Bol. Welcome to our class. And is this your sister?
Yes, Mataji.
Hi,
Say
Bol.
Say Hare Krishna.
What's your name?
నీ పేరేంటి
Nitya.
నిత్య మాతాజీ.
Nitya. Okay. Hare Krishna. Welcome to our class. Okay, Rohan, can you repeat after me?
Yes.
Yasvanubhavam
Yes.
స్వానుభావం
Yasmanubhavam
akhila
Akila
shrutisāramekam
Shutisaramekam
adhyatmadīpam
Adhyatmadipam
ati
Ati
atitirshatam tamodham.
అతితేష
Atitesha Tamon
Very good. Samsarinam
Samsarinam
karunayah
Karunayah
purana guhyam
Purana Guyam
tam vyasa
Tamvyasa
sunum
Sunam
upayami
Upayami
gurum muninam.
Gurum Muninam.
Very good. Very nice. Okay. So when we are we're reciting one more week, then it will be easier for you. Okay. Balavrinda and Ojasvi, can you both go together?
Mataji, Balavrinda don't know. She won't repeat with you.
Okay. Those who do not know, can you repeat with me again? Yasvanubhavam
Yasvanubhavam Akhilam
Shrutisāramekam
Adhyatmadipam Ashudam
Shrutam tamodham
Tam Tamodam
modham sarinam
Sarinam Karunaya Purana Vyasa Shunna Payam Guru.
Very good. See, you know it. Yeah, Ojasvi, I did not hear you. So, Ojasvi, can you repeat again?
Yes, Mataji. Yasvanubhavam Akila Shrutisāramekam अध्यात्मदीपम् अतितीर्षतां तमोन्दाम् संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यम् तं व्याससूनुम् उपयामि गुरुं मुनीनाम्. Thank you,
Very good.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna. I'm just going to lower all hands so that I know who all said it. Isha, Atharva, did you say it? Kavya
Yes,
also said
Mataji.
it, right? Okay, those who haven't said it, can you raise your hands, please? Those who did not say the verse yet. Isha, okay. Isha, Samskriti has said it?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, Isha, go ahead.
Jnanasva
Yasvanubhavam
Yasvanubhava
Akila
Akilan
Shrutisaramekam
Sara Ekam
Adhyatmadipam
Adyatadipam Ati
Atitishatam Tamodham
Atati Satamadotam
Tamodham
Damodam
Samsarinam
Sansarinam
Karunaya
Kalaya
Purana Guhyam
Purana Guyam
Tam Vyasasunam
Samvasasunum
Upayami Gurum Muninam
Harinani Gurumninam
Upayami
Upanami
Gurum
Upanyami
Muninam
Upunarimam
Upayami
Upayami
Gurum
Guru
Muninam.
Muninam.
Very good. Okay, who was it who was saying something?
Mataji.
Isn't it Karunayaha, not Karunyaha?
No, Mataji, I think it is Karunayaha because for the
Karunaya,
first,
yes.
yeah, you said Karunayaha instead
Okay,
of,
Karunaya it is, okay?
and the second thing I thought was it is the Mondam instead of the Modam.
Tamondham it is. No,
Yeah.
Tamondham. No, it is, okay? See, when you get confused in the, if you cannot read the Devanagari, just read the English one so that each and every alphabet is specified over there, okay? It's Tamondham. Okay, Shreyan?
Mataji, I heard you saying the Modam, so that's why.
Okay. Anybody else who is left to recite the verse? Okay. Rohan, are you there?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, Rohan, you want to read the translation?
Hare
Yes,
Krishna,
Mataji.
before we are going to translation, I just want to ask, Isha did not present, and we have Kushi did not give presentation. Atharva, you three kids if you want, because you are very regular to the classes. If you want, please give me a message, okay? We have 3 more slots, I guess. No, 2 more slots in the May 3rd and May 23rd. If you all want to present, if anybody want to present, please give your names, okay? Thank you,
Yes,
ma'am.
Mataji, I'm getting ready the slides for it.
Yeah, May,
Mataji,
if you want to present May 3rd, it would be very great because I don't have anybody for May 3rd, coming Tuesday.
Yeah,
Mataji, can I go for
Mataji.
Mataji, can I go to for May 3rd?
Oh, Kavya, you want to go for May 3rd? Okay, I'll put your name.
Wait, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji.
For the May month, let us just discuss the days when we will have.
It is like every week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like that.
No, because no, I'll talk to you about that.
Oh, okay. Some teachers are not available. I understood, Mataji.
Huh? Yeah, so let us see. I'll talk to you, Mataji.
Yeah, but still I will put your name, Kavya, on the list. Whatever days is available, I'll give you, okay? Ask your mom to message me. Very good. Isha, you can also message me, please. Yeah, Mataji. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, Hari Bol. Yeah, Rohan, were you reading the translation?
Yes, Mataji. Let me offer my respectful
obeisances.
unto him. Sukha, the spiritual master of all sages, the son of Vyasadeva, who out of this great compassion for those gross materialists who struggled to cross over the darkest regions of material existence, spoke this most confidential supplement to the cream of Vedic knowledge after having personally assimilated it by experience.
Very good, very nice. Which grade are you in, Rohan?
Fourth Mataji.
Okay, very good. Nice reading. Okay. So
Thank you, Mataji.
after the verse, we had the translation, read the translation. So these were, okay, so these verses which are there for those who have joined newly. So we are doing these verses from Srimad Bhagavatam right now. Okay, so from Srimad Bhagavatam, this is the first canto, second chapter, third verse. Okay, so what we do is every 2 or 3 weeks we change the verse after after it's been memorized. Okay, Rohan. So like if you have a query where this verse is, it's from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, second chapter, the third verse.
Okay,
Okay.
Mataji.
Yeah, Haribol. So now this week we have for the last week we started with remembrance of Lord Krishna, right? And remembrance by Lord Krishna by Uddhava, right? Vidura has met Uddhava, and now Uddhava is remembering the Lord and how in his childhood, and he's remembering the pastimes of the Lord. And then when see where what we're doing is when we are leading these pastimes, we are just touching over the pastimes, because these pastimes will be again in detail will be there in the next canto. So the purpose of this canto is that we are touching the pastimes and we are seeing what was the reason or what is the inference of these incidents or all these these pastimes which are mentioned in this chapter. So now when the Uddhava is remembering the Lord, he is remembering the Lord, that how the Lord is more merciful. Okay. And then Uddhava says about the Putana incidents. Somebody wants to tell me in short?
Mataji,
Yes, Mataji.
can Kavya say?
Yes, Kavya. In short, okay, Kavya?
Okay, one time there was a Putana who wanted to kill Krishna, and then she dressed up as a really beautiful lady, and then she came to Mother Yashoda's house, and then she saw Krishna lie down on his cradle, and then she picked him up, and then she took him to the courtyard, and then she nursed him, and then it was actually not real milk, it was actually poisonous milk, and then she tried to kill Krishna, but Krishna killed Putana by drinking the poison and the milk. Poison and her life air, and
Yes.
then she was
Perfect,
dead.
perfect. You know, when you are narrating a story, all like beautifully said, Kavya. See, you know, story narration is also a very nice skill, because your vocabulary, like how you're using your vocabulary, or are you remembering the words when you are explaining yourself, that also matters a lot. Very nicely done, Kavya. Very nicely done. And when does this happen, you know? When you can narrate a story very nicely, it happens only when you are listening well. When you're listening well, only then your vocabulary increases, and then you can use it at different times. Okay. So now Putana, she was a she demon who was ready, or she had taken up the challenge that she would kill Krishna. Okay. And this was all like they were all serving Kamsa, and he had said, and Kamsa was the one who wanted to kill Krishna, right? And so he was sending one demon at a time. Every time he was sending demons to kill Krishna. Now, when Putana, when she came to kill Krishna, she had, when she saw Krishna, and she had that feeling that yes, she is going to feed Krishna, right? She is going to nurse Krishna, and that is the reason she had come. Now, what does the Lord do? What do we learn that when we are doing our devotional service? What do
Krishna gives us love. He gives us mercy, and when you die, he takes us back to Krishna.
Very nice.
Yeah, back to him.
Very nice. But then over here, like, was when Putana came, did she really want to, did she really come with the intention that yes, she is going to feed Krishna so that Krishna can grow well and Krishna can become strong? Did she come with that?
Nope.
No.
No. So she did not come with that motive. So now, Vijay, I just want you all to think for a minute, okay? Now, she did not come with that motive, but yet the incidents which is remembered over here is that Krishna, I'll just, for to be more precise, I'm going to read just the list topic's name over here, okay? So that it becomes more clearer for you. Putana granted the position of Krishna's mother, okay, in our Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 2, which we are doing. In that, the topic mentioned over here is Putana granted the position of Krishna's mother. That means, can we imagine, or just can we think about it, that Krishna, though Putana had come to kill him, then too Krishna gave her the opportunity, or Krishna gave her his mercy, wherein Putana, for some time, she could be taken the position of Krishna's mother. Just if you think about it, that Krishna is just playing the baby role, right? He's just playing as tell her that he was the supreme personality of Godhead and you have to worship me, or I am the son of this and that. He did not tell her in any way. But at that point, Krishna let her. So does that mean, okay, again, one more question, okay? That Krishna, he could not do anything, that Putana could come, pick him up from his house, take him into the jungle and start feeding him? What do you think? Why did Krishna not do anything at that time?
Mataji, that's because he did not want to show off. Also, he did not want to make Putana, like, he did not want to. This is the second reason. There's three reasons. The second reason is that he did not want others to blame him, because if he didn't let, because people thought that she was a heavenly damsel, they would blame him for not uh, letting himself being immortal. And third of all, he didn't want that, because
Right.
then Krishna consciousness would be destroyed. And the third reason, I think, is because Putana is really he really wants to take her back home, back to Godhead, and that's why he's doing that, so that
Okay. We'll raise hands, okay, Shreya? We'll raise hands so everybody gets a chance to speak, okay? Anybody else wanted to say something? Thank you so much, Shreya. Anybody else? Somebody had unmuted. Okay, anybody else wants to say something?
I heard Prahalad was unmuting.
Yeah, that's what I just heard someone. Prahlad? Hari bol. Yeah, so Prahlad, we're talking about Putana. So we're talking about why did Lord Krishna as a baby. Okay, am I getting your?
Yes, Mataji, when Prahalad and you are unmuted, it's happening like that.
Okay. So, like, why did we were on the question that Krishna allowing Putana to take him to the jungle or to feed him and trying to kill him? So, why did Krishna allow him to do it? Any one reason you want to throw light on? Yes, Samskriti?
Because Putana let Krishna, like, she cared, like, she was acting like a mother, and she
Yes.
let Krishna drink the milk.
Yes, acting like a mother, right? Very nice. Yes, Mukund?
Mataji, the reason why Putana drink the milk. The reason why he drank the milk was because in the last life, Putana was actually Bali Maharaj's sister.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't remember what the name of that sister was, but she, when she saw Vaman Dev, who was Lord Krishna himself, then she thought, "Oh, what a nice baby! I wish I could feed him my milk." Then
Yes, yeah.
after that, when Vaman Dev snatched all of the kingdom of Bali Maharaj, then she got very angry, and out of anger she said, "Oh, even if I'm going to make this child drink milk, then I'm going to make that drink poisonous." And
Yes. So,
that's why Krishna wanted that to become true.
right. So, Krishna fulfills our desires, right? So, from the past life
Can I tell something?
yes, Shreyan, quick, okay?
So actually, what Mukund was said was right, but the thing is, her name was Ratna something, and she was not the sister; she was the daughter. And also, when she saw when she saw Vamandev, she really wanted to be his mother. So and then when she saw that because he didn't have a third step. Actually, Balidev said that he should be tied because he couldn't give something that his
Yes,
guest needed. So then Vamandev tied him up, and that's when she
yes.
Ratnamali she was like, even if I'm a mother, I want to make that drink.
Okay, thank you so much, Shreyan. Okay.
Mataji, and
Ye-
everywhere I've heard that it was Bali Maharaj's sister, not daughter.
Yes, yeah, Bali Maharaj's sister. Okay, so the main essence over here, what we wanted to say is that for a fraction of minute, when Putana wanted him as a child and wanted him to drink milk. So what is this? That she had you know, she made a very little endeavor at that time, right? So the same thing applies to all of us also. That even though we are doing very little service, sometimes you might go to a temple, you might feel that, oh, I'm just going to the pujari room and I'm just brooming it or I'm just mopping it. So you might not, sometimes, people think that I should do some big service, or I should be into more services, or I should do this, I should do that. But what is the main essence is that devotional service, no matter how little it is done, it does not go unnoticed. Okay. That means Krishna, he is going to pay attention to each and every service which you have done, and that will bear fruits. Okay. Now, the second thing which comes to our mind over here when we are reading through the first canto, the third canto, is that Vidura is saying that there were so many demons who came to kill Krishna, right? Now, this Putana was one. Then there were so many demons who came, or Shishupal that we learned in the last chapter, or in the last class, that all these who came. Mukund, can you read this, please?
Yes, Mataji. I consider the demons were in,
Inimical toward.
inimical, inimical toward the Lord to be more than the devotees, because while fighting with the Lord, absorbed in thoughts of enmity, they are able to see the Lord carried on the shoulder of Garuda. They see
The
the
son of.
son of Kashyapa, and carrying the wheel weapon in his hand. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So now see what over here. These are Uddhava's thoughts, okay? In Canto 3, Chapter 2, verse 24. These are Uddhava's thoughts. You know what he's saying? That all these demons who are fighting, see, look at their fate, look at their fortune, that they are able to, everybody over here is waiting so long to see the Lord, waiting so long to, so that they can, they can have one glimpse of the Lord. And look at these demons are, they are getting killed by the Lord, they are fighting with the Lord, they are seeing the Lord, and moreover they also get, Shishupal, when Shishupal left his body, what was it? That it seemed that he merged into the Lord, right? So over here, devotees, they have this thing, that see how this demons are having fate, or demons look at their good fortune, that they are able to see the Lord. and their Lord is touching them, the Lord is fighting with them. So Uddhava thinks that these people or these demons who are fighting with the Lord are getting more fortune, okay, or they're more fortunate. Now again over here, one more thing is very important, like Kamsa. Through his whole life, what was his main aim?
To kill Krishna.
Killing Krishna. Death of Krishna. Death of Krishna.
Yes, Shishupal. Through his whole life, whom was he thinking about?
Death of Krishna.
How will I punish Krishna? How will I do something to Krishna? How will I insult Krishna? Or where is Krishna doing? What is he doing? Right? Being a devotee, just look, okay, I know it's not applicable for everyone, but like, see, being a devotee, we get, or like, I don't know, we are still learning to be devotees, but what happens is, we get engaged into our day to work, and then when we find time, okay, like Krishna, 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 and then we do, whenever it is a chanting, we're doing Krishna. These demons, or these these people who had enmity towards Krishna, every now and then they were thinking about Krishna. Every now and then they were thinking about Krishna. How will I punish Krishna? What will I do to just to make Krishna down? Or what will I do to that Krishna will be killed? Every now and then they were trying to think about Krishna, and this was the only benefit which they got. Okay, or this was the only good thing which they did, because they were absorbed in the thoughts of Krishna. Okay, so over here I'm going to underline this word. What were they? They were absorbed in the thoughts of Krishna. Okay, now somebody might think, so what is the difference in these, between these devotees and these demons? We are also absorbed in the thoughts of Krishna, and these demons are also absorbed in the thoughts of Krishna. So what do you think is the difference? Anyone?
We want to
But he's thinking a
we
good
want
way.
to please Krishna, and the demons want to kill Krishna.
Very nice. Thank you, Avyukta. Nice to have you. Yes, somebody else was saying something.
Thank you, Mom.
We think good about Krishna, but they think bad about Krishna, demons.
Very nice. Very nice. Mukund?
Mataji, the demons that try to kill Krishna have a mind that is not pure to serve Krishna. So,
Very
so when they try to kill Krishna, they have a very, very bad intention of killing Krishna.
Very good. Very nice. Very nice. Yes. Mukund wanted to say something?
Mataji, the demons were doing unfavorable things, and the devotees were doing favorable things.
Very nice. Hari Bol. It is so nice to have so many answers from you. Very good, right? So you're understanding, like, though they are absorbed in the thoughts of Krishna, what are they exactly thinking about Krishna also does matter a lot, right? Like, as I told you last time, when in one of Nitai Sevani Mataji's classes, what she had said, that you want to remember Krishna, right? Every now and then. So like, if you're sneezing also, you can, if you sneeze also, say Krishna. So that each and what you, it's a science, like a term, right? When you're sneezing, the fraction of a second when you're sneezing, your heartbeat you skip a heartbeat, or you skip a heartbeat when you are sneezing. So at that time also remember Krishna. Instead of saying something else, you can say Krishna. So define different ways how you can remember Krishna. Now all these Kamsa, Putana, like all these demons, they were remembering Krishna a lot, right? But they were remembering Krishna in the negative way. Now, but Krishna, he is our eternal father. You remember him, and he is going to give you the benefit of that, right? And that is the reason what happens is that these demons, they did not merge into Krishna. They merged into the effulgence of Krishna, right? We are not we, like the devotees of the Lord, the pure devotees of the Lord who attained, or who went back to Godhead, they went back to the Goloka, or they went back to the residence, the abode of the Lord. And while these demons, what happened, they just went into the effulgence of Krishna, or they went into just the higher planets or different planets. Okay, now just an example. Yes,
Can I say two things really quick? One is that in our family, whenever someone sneezes, we say Hare Krishna. And second thing was that, according to me, if you go to Brahma Jyoti, that's worse than than staying in the material world. Because in
Yeah.
Brahma Jyoti, there is nothing called action. You're just
Right.
seeing white stuff in front of you.
Exactly. So
At
this
least in the material world, there's a chance to go to Goloka.
very nice, very nice. So at least so that is the reason we should consider ourselves more fortunate, because we are on this earth planet, right? And this is the here it is that we can serve the Lord. Okay. Otherwise, what happens is, in the other planets, you'll go to the other planets and there you're not going to serve the Lord. So what is the use of this body if you are not able to serve the Lord? Okay. So the example over here is given that it is just like floating in the space. Okay. The Brahma Jyoti thing is just like you're floating in space. You are nowhere. You do not have any residential place. You're just moving haphazardly. There is no karma. There's no nothing doing over there. Okay. And when you go on a planet, when you go on a planet and when you reside on a planet, you know, at least, yes, you are at one stable place. So this is the two examples which they have quoted. Like when you are merging into the effulgence, it is just as if you are moving in the space. And when you go back to Goloka, it is, or when you go back to the Lord's abode, it is that you have found a particular place to stay in, right? Now the second thing over here, which is about the Lord. Okay, I'm just going to read out the chapter's name so that you get an idea about what we are doing. Krishna dispatched to the house of Nanda Maharaj. Okay, so Krishna, when he was born in the jail to Mother Devaki and Vasudev, what happened was he was taken to Nanda Maharaj house, and over there with Nanda Maharaj and Mother Yashoda, Krishna grew up, right? So now the main question many of them ask, like those who are new devotees or those who are atheists, they might ask, so, oh, that means was Krishna afraid of Kamsa? That is the reason he had to run from there, or he had to be dispatched from one place to the another? What do you think?
It's just his pastimes.
No, Mataji.
Okay, it's a pastime.
What was the question again?
It is that Krishna, he was born in the jail, so he was moved to Nanda Maharaj house, right? So why was that needed? Hi, Paul.
So because
License?
Mataji, because Yashoda Mata and Nanda Maharaj, they always wanted Krishna as their son. So Krishna became their son, and also he did the Vrindavan pastimes, and he enjoyed with all the gopis and Radharani.
Okay, very nice. Yeah. So when these pastimes are taking place, there are, so as somebody said, yes, Mukund, you want to say something?
Yes, Mataji. I wanted to say that Devaki Mata and Vasudevji, they had done tapasya to get Krishna as their son, but then Yashoda Maya and Nanda Maharaj had done tapasya to have Krishna as Vatsalya Bhav. So there was a difference in there.
Very nice, very nice. I'm going to read out one thing. I'm just going to share one part over here so that it becomes much more easier. Okay, just give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm going to screen something. Yes. Okay. So now I'll just have it read. Okay. Who has not yet got to read? Okay. Okay. Tulasi Manjari, are you there?
Mataji?
Haribol?
Yes, Mataji.
Vinita,
Yes, Mataji, you called me, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji,
Krishna
I'm
Mataji.
here.
somebody
Yes,
called
yes.
me.
1 second, all kids are speaking. I'll mute them, Everybody is answering for your question. Mataji, I'm here, Mataji.
Yeah, I think somebody called.
Mataji,
so I
I'm
thought-
here. This is the list.
Okay, Tulasi Manjari, can you read this part over here? What I have underlined, what I have highlighted? Can you read this? Tulasi?
There was no necessity of the Lord's being dispatched to the house of Nanda Maharaj out of fear of Kamsa's determination to kill him as soon as he appeared. It is the business of the Asuras to try to kill the Supreme Personality of Godhead, or to prove by all means that there is no God, or that Krishna is an ordinary human being and not God. Lord Krishna is not affected by such determination of men of Kamsa's class, but in order to play the role of a child, he agreed to be carried by his father to the cow pastures of Nanda Maharaj because Vasudeva was afraid of Kamsa. Nanda Maharaj was due to receive him as his child, and Yashoda Mai was also to enjoy the childhood pastimes of the Lord, and therefore to fulfill everyone's desire, he was carried from Mathura to Vrindavan just after his appearance in the prison house of Kamsa. He lived there for 11 years and completed all his fascinating pastimes of childhood, boyhood, and adolescence with his elder brother, Lord Baladev, his first expansion. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you so much, Tulasi ji. Atharva, can you read the next part?
Yes, Mataji. Vasudev's thought of protecting Krishna from the wrath of Kamsa is part of transcendental relationship. The Lord enjoys more when someone takes him as his subordinate son who needs the protection of a father than he does when someone accepts him as a supreme Lord. He is the father of everyone, and he protects everyone, but when he devotee takes it for granted that the Lord is to be protected by the devotee's care, it is a transcendental joy for the Lord. Thus, when Vasudeva, out of fear of Kamsa, carried him to Vrindavan, the Lord enjoyed it. Otherwise, he had no fear from Kamsa or anyone else. Thank you, Mataji.
Very good. Very good. Okay. So, yeah, let me come back to a slide. Yeah. So, what was over here? There was no. It was not that Krishna was afraid of Kamsa, and that is the reason he had to be moved to a different place. It is that, when it is when they say that, okay, why did the Lord appear in this material world? Some of them we say like, okay, that the Krishna had to kill the demons and he had to bring the righteousness back. Okay, what is the main again thing over here? Krishna wanted to have the privilege of being cared by everybody else, or he wanted to understand that, or he wanted to have his pastimes played. He wanted to enjoy his life as a small baby, being cared, and then having his friends in Vrindavan. And in his way, or in his journey, all these demons, all these bad people who came to kill him, they got salvation, right? So he did not come over here as, I want to kill this person, I want to kill that person. He did not come to only kill. It was the own mercy of the Lord. It was his own wish that he wanted to come to enjoy his pastimes with his friends, with his associates in Vrindavan. Okay. So this is also one part of the story when we say that why did the Lord appear? And in his way, whoever came, who were enemical towards Krishna, they had to come to their fate. And whoever cared for Krishna, Krishna allowed them to be cared. Okay. And Krishna took care of them as well. Understood everybody what we have done in this parts? I'm going to stop this share. Can everybody come on video? Hari bol. Okay, I'm going to quickly, one thing which I want, where is, okay, everybody's coming on video for a minute. Where is, okay. Yeah. Okay, who all are on video? Haribol, Avyukta, can you come on video? Suraj, where is Suraj? Scientific Suraj, where are you? Shriyan, I don't see you.
Shriyan is AFK.
Hi, Krishna Avyukta. You've grown so big. Krishna Nena, do you know Avyukta?
Yeah, we are in Michigan too. I know Christiana.
Seen her in the temple, right? Shreyan, where did you go? Khushi and Suraj. Prahlad, can you sit up so that I can see you? Oh, this is Raya Prahlad. Okay. So big Haribol, everyone. You know, these are memories so that I can have you all. Okay. So these were all Khushi, Haribol. Okay, a big Haribol. Everyone together.
Hey, Bo.
Hey, Bo.
Haribo.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So now, time do we have?
Mataji, I
Yes.
think you took 2 photos and 1 video. Is that right?
That's true. That's very true.
Very true.
Right?
Yes, yes, yes. Clever people, clever people. Okay, what we'll do is quickly, I want you all to read. Let us see how much we finish in another 10 minutes.
Mataji, which week are we going to do debate?
Debate, right? Debate, maybe next Monday. Can you remind me again?
Okay,
Next
Mataji.
Monday? Okay, just remind me again about the debate, okay? Debate surely we'll be doing. Okay, Ojasvi, can you start reading this part, please?
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Vibrates from a walk-up temple on the New York's Lower East Side from the sidewalks of the
Ashbury.
Ashbury from the Golden Gate Park from a London flat from student quarters in Hamburg and Amsterdam from storefront in Santa Fe, an expelling alley in Montreal, a sprawling university campus in Ohio, from Old Vrindavan in India to New Vrindavan in the West Virginia mountains, and from Boston and Buffalo to Los Angeles, Seattle, and Onkawa, and across the Pacific to Hawaii.
Okay, thank you so much. Then, Balavrinda, are you there?
Mataji. Okay, Mataji, what should I read?
Who is it, Balavrinda?
Yes. Oh, okay. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Wait, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The voice chanting, the magic. We bird. Mataji,
Vibration.
what is this word?
Vibrations.
Vibration are
Invariably.
Young, the chanting
Accompanied
by
Kartans.
small hand balls, same boins, tambourines, and drums is often loud and fantastic. The dancing is vigorous.
Okay. Then let me see who hasn't got a chance to read. Prahlad, can you read this part? Is Prahlad there? Yeah.
I'm right here.
Yeah. Can you read this, which is highlighted?
Middle-aged and elderly usually stand in doorways or look through windows, watching in amazement, unaware that they are witnessing a process of spiritual realization that has been practiced on this planet for thousands of years. They do not understand. No one really understands. The chanting just spreads. The Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Very good. Very nice. See, really nobody understands this process, right? It is just that we have to continue. Okay, yeah. Samskriti, did Samskriti read? Okay, no, Samskriti, go ahead. And then Kavya.
In a brief 3 years, the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra has exploded all over the Western world. Its chief propagator is a 73-year-old Indian monk, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, who came as a nearly penniless stranger to America in 1965 to spread the transcendental message of the Bhagavad Gita. Whoever encounters Prabhupada, as he is called by his disciples, is immediately struck by his sincerity and magnetism.
That is very nice. Yes, Kavya, can you read this part? Kavya, are you there?
Yes, Mataji. I first met him in 1966 on a bright July morning in New York City. At the time, I was living in a low-rent apartment on Mott Street near
Houston.
Houston on the Lower East Side. That particular July morning, I remember hurrying down Houston and across Bowery, past the numberless bumps and drugs on my way to see friends at Tompkins Square. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
I born. Radha, can you read this? Radha, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was after I had crossed Bowery just before 2nd Avenue that I saw Prabhupada strolling down Houston, head raised, seeming a million miles away. A 7-year-old man. He looked around 50 and ambled off like a man in his 30s. He was wearing the traditional saffron-colored robes of a sannyasi, monk in the renounced order, and quaint white shoes with points. Coming down the street, he looked like the genie that popped out of Aladdin's lamp. I was fresh from a trip to India. And Prabhupada reminded me of many holy men I had recently seen walking the dirty roads of Haridwar and Rishikesh and bathing in the Gangas. But Houston Street wasn't the Gangas.
Okay, thank you so much. What we're doing is we will stop the share over here because I see it's 7:10 already. I'm going to share this link in your WhatsApp groups and I really want you all to read it. Okay, really read it because it's a very nice read. And every week, if you just read at least one article related to it, it will be really nice for you all. Okay. I don't want it to get more late because the Madhava kids will be joining. Thank you everybody for joining. And we will meet again next week. Okay. And tomorrow another teacher will be there. Thank you everyone. Okay. We'll take your leave. Pancha Kalkataru.
Namo Namaha.
So whoever is free, you all can stay now. We have a presentation by Madhava Kid, okay? You all can listen. Very nice story of Gajendra. You all can stay if you are free. If you are having your dinner, you can stay back and you can hear this wonderful story. Stop the live here for this class and the recording, okay? But we have a presentation class. If you are all free, please stay back.